English shorthand 120 words per minute. Kailas Chandra's shorthand transcriptions. Volume 6. Transcription number 123. Please get ready. Start. Now, from the point of view of labor also, this measure is very important. I am giving all the arguments. The 11th 5-year plan admits that in order to keep up production in the country, in order to develop our industries, it is of great importance to enthuse the working class and the workers. It is the correct approach. As far as words go, nobody will quarrel with it. In fact, we would like more and more workers to be enthused. Such measures should be brought in more and more in order to make the working class see that with the increase in productivity in their part, at least there is improvement in their living conditions, that with the increased production of consumer goods in the country, they get more resources in their hands to buy the things that they require to spend more money on their children, on their housing, on their health, on the education of their children, and all that. You have to create a situation like this. You have to create a feeling like this. You have to make provision for this. Even from that angle, it is necessary that this should be accepted. Labor enthusiasm cannot be created until and unless you relate the increase in productivity to an increase in the living standards of our people. More production, more money in the pockets of the working class. More money in the pockets of the working class, more consumption of their daily necessities of life, and less privations and difficulties. Am I wrong in this? I would ask the honorable members to say. Therefore, on that score, it is essential. Then, even from the point of view of industrial expansion, it is essential. You will ask me how. I will tell you how. Now it means that if this provident fund contribution is not taken from them to that extent, the money will be with the working class, and this money they would be able to spend in the market as customers and buyers of commodities. What does it mean? What are the economic implications of such a thing? Such a thing means that the demands for consumer goods in the country will go up. There will be expansion in the internal market. It is very essential when we talk about the industrial expansion that we also ensure expansion in the market. Unless there is a growing demand in the country for the industrial goods, you cannot have the expansion of industries. Expansion of industries does not take place in a satisfactory way, disregarding this factor of expanding consumption in the country. In order to ensure expanding consumption on the part of the working people, it is necessary for you to make more money available to them for consumption. Now I will be up against the question, what about the savings of the community? You will ask, should not the workers contribute something towards the common savings for our country? I say, do not start with the workers' savings. Those who are not in a position to save, you cannot expect those people who are not getting 2 square meals a day, whose children go without education and other elementary necessities of life, to go on saving in an uncertain provident fund by undergoing all manners of denials at present. You cannot expect such a thing. Therefore, it is not a question of saving on the part of the workers. That money which you give him is invested in other sectors of economy by way of increased consumption, which stimulates your industrial production. But we are saying, do not keep the gap. If that gap has to be filled, get the money from the capitalist class, the class which is in a position to save. By adopting such a policy, there will be a lot of savings. Savings takes place not at the cost of the worker, not at the cost of contraction of the whole market, not by stifling the stimulants that are required for the industrial expansion in the economy as a whole. Savings takes place on the basis of those who are in a position to save all that money which would have been otherwise spent, left in the hands of the capitalist class for unproductive purposes, in importing race horses and perfumes, and all manner of things would be available for being spent on clothes, books, medicines, and other things which are essential for the vitality of the community and for its healthy growth. Therefore, from any angle that you judge, this measure is a very good measure, and I think the Honorable Deputy Minister would not mind accepting it. He is somewhat allergic to me and to the communist benches generally. I am very sorry for it if we caused this kind of allergy to anybody, but he need not be allergic to us in this matter at all. We have followed some of the state's objectives in the 11th 5-year plan, pronounced objectives in the 11th 5-year plan. In formulating and presenting this bill to this House, we would not have done it had we thought that this is such a fundamental thing that he would never accept it, that this is something which is not at all within your domain. We think the honorable members of the Congress party can accept it. We read their speeches. We also read the deliberations of their various party meetings and sessions. We read some of their publications, and we are of course surprised at the declaration that they make from time to time. We take note of them. We take a serious view. We attach great importance to them. Therefore, we feel that the Congress members opposite can easily bring themselves up to accept this measure. This is in line with their thoughts. Whether these thoughts are being translated in the government's official policies or not is a different matter, but this is something which is untouchable for them.